this is an old piece that I used to play. I mean, we're going back 15 years ago at this point. Um, it's a romance piece by Oscar Rosati. Sounds pretty Italian, doesn't it? Anyway, the piece is in 6/8. It starts out in A minor, and the second part of the piece goes into A major. Pretty common, right, to turn into its relative major. And it actually goes back to A minor on the repeat and ends in A minor. So what we can do is, yeah, we'll get right into it. Let's learn it. Again, it's been 15 years since I played this piece specifically, so there's going to be a lot of figuring it out and fumbling around. Johnny loves A minor. Arm CDO was getting crazy over here. Yo, what's up, Shocky? How you doing, brother? So I was just explaining to these guys that I have a Final Fantasy VII guitar piece up there, but we're gonna start with some other shit that I haven't been through in a long time, just for fun. Just for fun. If you guys want to see the notation, maybe I can bring that camera around. You let me know. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter to me either. So anyway, we're all tuned up. Let's take a look at maybe the first line here. And here we go. It's in 6/8 and it starts with an eighth rest right off the bat. So it's already out of tune. Isn't that nice? Let me tune that up. Yeah. It's funny because when I want to play something in G or D, I have to always bump up my G string, or I have to bump up my D string. It's really strange. All right, that's doable. Let's try it again. Where do we want to go for this chord? Yeah, I like that. We'll jump up to the 5th position. And that way we can hit that C up there. Your internet is so fucked tonight. Why? What's going on over there, CDO? You live out in the boonies? Oh no, that sounds terrible. Okay, that goes to the 4 chord. So D minor, E. G sharp. Okay, that's cool, man. It's such like a fairly simple rhythm and melody, but man, it's really the chords are really nice in this. Secondary dominant of the 4 chord. When you see that C sharp come at the end of the second phrase there, that's cool. Yeah, we like secondary dominance chord, don't we, Chakra? We love them. Yeah, CDO, I hope your internet gets better, brother. How's that for alliteration? All right, continuing on. Let's we're gonna go back to the first part, and there's only another little line there, and we'll end at the fine, which is essentially the end of the A section. This is a two-part piece in which it's A, B, A. And for any of you music nerds, I know you're out there. Yeah, it's just an A, B, A. In any case, here we go again. And then you get a very similar melody, except now it's in A major, so we're in the relative major. So we go from no sharps, well, unless you include the G sharp, into 3 sharps, F, C, and G. So it gets real happy. All right, maybe not real happy, but it gets happy. So let's take this next line, and we'll put it together here. F natural. Oh, E, okay. Natural? I don't like that. Yeah, let's keep that. So in this piece, they wrote C natural. I don't know, I think it sounds kind of hokey, if you ask me. Yeah, we're taking that C natural out. That sounds just, I don't know, it sounds silly. I don't like that. All right, let's go back to, all right, I'm going to move this shit. All right, never mind. I thought I could move this mic back. I can't. The other stands in the way. All right, let's take the B section and go through it again. That's not right. There we go. Shit. Okay, I can just move that up. I might want to grab that somewhere else. All right, let's stay down. Yeah, let's stay down here. So we'll go up. Slide that over. Yeah, that sounds better. And I feel like if I use that D as my anchor, come down for that C sharp with my thumb. I can just slide my first finger over for that G sharp and back to A. That makes more sense to me anyway. Okay, let's take the first part. We'll go into the second part. And we're just going to concern ourselves with the notes now. And maybe we can add in some dynamics once we have the notes under our belt. Okay, here we go. So that's both of the pieces, or I should say both sections. A, B, back to A, and then finishing on the fine, which is like kind of right, again, right where that transitionary period is the first time through before you go to the relative major. I think it's a really cool piece. It's not overly complicated. I feel like it's not overly complicated to play, but certainly complicated to play well. And yeah, this piece would take me some practice to really get sounding pristine, because I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where there's a lot of dynamics that, there's a lot of up and downs, and a lot of sections that you can really color nicely. Whether it's more Ponicello or more Dolce, some, like typically you would follow the contours of the melody in regards to loudness. Like for instance, if you're going up a scale, you would increase the loudness. And again, this is just broad strokes here, of course, or if you have, let's say an accidental show up out of nowhere, like we do in the second set, you get that C sharp. You really want to get that C sharp in there, because that's going to sound, that's going to really catch the ear. And the same thing when we get to the third set, we end up running into a B flat, which, we're in a D minor chord, and I suppose you could argue in some degree that we modulate, at least temporarily, to D minor. Brief, very brief, but cool nonetheless. Like it really adds some color, and very typical of the Romantic era, and that's kind of where this comes from. And how fitting called the piece called Romance. We're gonna play through it again. I'm gonna see if I can add even more color, even more dynamics, and still play the right notes. I know it's a tall order, but anytime we get those accidentals, I want to accent them. I want to follow the contour of the scales, and I guess I want to create more of a color palette if possible between the different sections. So let's see if we can do that. And then if there's any questions, you guys can bang me over the head with questions. But if not, we'll move on. Maybe we'll take a look at another piece. All right, here we go. Yeah, I can kind of see why I fell in love with this piece 15 years ago. It's just a pretty piece, and it doesn't take too much practice to kind of get sounding decent. Yeah, very nice. This is something I'd like to keep in my repertoire. Very cool piece. All right. We'll move into another piece. Let's see if I can find something decent. We can give this a try. I don't know if it's going to go as easy as the other piece, but this might be a piece a lot of you guys out there might know. This is one of Bach's classic minuets in E minor. Yeah, fuck it. Let's give it a try. What's worst gonna happen? Play wrong notes? I do that anyway. I'm going to play the melody and see if you guys know it. And then I'm going to play the bass, and I'm going to play them both together. And this is going to help me kind of internalize the melody and the bass notes. bass. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting bass line. I mean, all Bach shit's interesting, I guess, but let's put them both together and we'll see what we've got. And I don't have placement markings, so let's see if we can play this in the first position. It looks like we might be able to, so let's try it. G natural. Don't slam the fuck out of that. No. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, that makes sense. I might have to put in a couple marks. Let me go through the beginning again. Oh no. Mark this. Two. All right, try it again. Natural. Man, that fingering's fucking weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's rests there, but still. I want those notes to ring. If I use 3 there, I could probably get away with it. Let me put 3, and we'll see if we can put it together. Natural. All right, that's cool. I like that a lot. That's tricky. That is very tricky. like that a lot better. All right, let's write that in. That's way better. Fuck, is that what I just did? Have I lost my mind? All right, continuing on. That sounds fine. All right, yeah, I need my third finger for that C sharp. What's going on, Glitter? Welcome on in. So I need that G to ring. I might have to grab it here. Okay. All right, I know you guys can't see the music, but oh, you didn't get to catch a lot of. Yeah, no, you came right on time. So, yeah, welcome in. We're just trudging our way through this piece. We're kind of learning it together. So also it's not the piece that you see on the screen. So if you're looking at the notes, you're like, this is not this is not continuity of sound. It's not. This is a completely different piece that I have right here. Can you see that? This is an excerpt by Bach. I know it's hard to see. You probably can't see it. If you do read music and you want the music, I can certainly send that to you. But yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, these are pieces that I've had in my repertoire. Like I was saying in the chat, probably about 15 years ago, and I thought it would be really interesting to kind of go through these and see if I can still trudge my way through them. And so far, it's not terrible. Mostly read tab. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, very cool. It's very cool you play guitar. Yeah. Let's head back to to that trouble spot. And since it's not on the screen, I'm not going to bother telling you where I am. So you'll just have to listen. All right, so this next section, it gets a little bit more complicated, but it'll be cool. This song is familiar? Yeah. This is a cool piece by Bach that he wrote. It's just one of Bach's short works. It's a minuet. This one particular, you can probably find it online. Minuet in E minor. I don't think this has his catalog number on it, but it wouldn't be difficult to find, I'm sure. Yeah, it is a piano. Yep. Yeah, Bach's my favorite. I mean, not to, I know everybody's on Bach's dick, but yeah, Bach's one of my favorites. He's just so, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, I was listening to Mozart earlier today, actually. What Mozart pieces do I really enjoy? I mean, I enjoy a lot of them, but his Symphony 25, his Symphony 41, yeah, and any of his piano stuff. Yeah, but Mozart's so good. I feel like I didn't appreciate Mozart until I was older. Like I knew it sounded cool, but I don't know. I guess as your palate changes with food as you get older, perhaps so does your ears. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Mozart stuff. The thing that's beautiful about Mozart is that there's also this like silly side to him, and playful and lighthearted, but also, right, there's the part of Mozart that's dark and grave and just really gritty. You know, there's that part of him too. He really has the full spectrum. That's kind of, I mean, not that Bach has a lot of lighthearted shit, but any of his Anna Magdalena or his Minuets, a lot of that's fairly digestible. and I guess you could say lighthearted. But I'm going to take this fucking sweatshirt off because I'm dying. I was worried I was going to be cold because it's 49 degrees and I don't have the heat on. Maybe it's the hat. Is the hat holding in all that heat? All right, let's get a different hat because my hair is fucked. So are my hips, apparently. All right, hair's fine. We'll leave it. It's fine. Yeah, I know. Is it that? I'm easy to read, aren't I? Yeah, red, orange. I really love orange as well. Oh, this is falling off. Yeah, red, orange. I like dark blues. Those are the big ones. I kind of like purple. I don't wear purple, though. I like pink, but I don't wear pink. What about you, Glitter? What's your favorite color? Chat, what's your favorite color? Anybody who's still in here paying attention? What's your favorite color? I'm interested. I do have a pink shirt. It's salmon colored. Shut up. Blue, green, purple, salmon. In that order. Hey, how about that? Those are good colors. Is that going on tune already? Yeah. Happened so quick, doesn't it? Blue, purple. Salmon looks good on you. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'd say it's a fairly neutral color. Sarah, meet Glitter. All right, let's take a look at the last two lines of music here. I'll try to stop sucking my teeth. No, that's not it. A 4. What do I want to use there? that. Let me come. All right, that does make sense. Yeah, because it frees up 4 and 3. I like that. I like that. I want to keep that. I want to keep that E ring. Hinge. Fuck, how am I going to play it? Alright, let's put the 4 in there for that C. And that'll be 3rd and 1. No. There it is. Alright, that's cool. I like that. It might take a little bit to make that transition, but that's nice. That's nice. Okay, going back to... Natural. 3. Fuck, what a weird spot. I want to hinge that or do I want to use my second finger? Fuck. Alright, hinge. Let me put that in there. Hinge. That way I can hold that note and free up 3. Okay, it has 3. Come on. I don't remember the guitar to be so fussy. These strings are not that old. Where was I? That too, though. that's a hard one. That's a tough one. So there is a difference. There is a difference. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Like I can have that G sharp and D ring together as I go for that A, or the E rather. Death, I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm having a good time too. This is fun. This is a cool piece that I haven't played in a long time, and I'm glad I'm playing it again because it is really fun. One. And then I can use that to trace up. I'm using my first finger on the C to trace up to the D, and I know that my second finger is going to be right on the F sharp. I can have this all ring together, which sounds nice. Guitar's your favorite instrument? That's awesome. Yeah, well, I'm glad you can stop in and hang out. Yo, what's up, Napinth? Welcome in, sir. Alright, I have to remember to trace that F sharp. Why does that nail sound like that? Let's fix that nail. It sounds like shit. Not much, man. Welcome on in, man. Man. No, welcome on in. Everybody, that's Napinth. It's my good buddy. Also a guitarist. So if you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm actually filing my nail. Because it's not sounding right. And we need it to sound right. It took me years to figure out how to file my nails. Like I'm still not doing it right. I know what sound I'm looking for. So there's at least that. At least I have that going for me. At least I have that going for me, man. You guys know this is a fucking Manny Petty stream. You guys know? You guys know that? Just trim. Yeah, whatever works. Alright, it's a little better. I can't take any more off that nail, though. I really can't. I don't really have a whole lot going on there. How about that, though? Throwing down that 4 and 3. I gotta remember not to hammer the fuck out of that G sharp, though. Keep the second finger down. Man manicured his manhood while performing his manifesto. That just rolls right off the tongue. Rolls right off the tongue. All right, I'm gonna play through the second part again because I haven't got my shit together yet. I kind of want to use my second finger there because I'm gonna need the reach for that fourth finger. All right. 2. And I'm gonna use a 1 there. Okay. Okay. Okay, I kind of like 2 and 4 there. That 2 and 4 makes way more sense to me. Yeah, sometimes you don't know until you're playing it at more of a tempo to see what position you're going to be Why didn't I? I'm telling you, writing in all the shit that you need to write in to be able to play it is just fucking ridiculous. What fingers to use? What position I'm going to be in? Like, what sounds better? Because there are better positions to play in that make more sense, that sound better, and it's just a fucking pain in the ass. Ultra Scambini, shove your ass cushion into the hole. That's not a terrible idea. Is it similar to like a bass drum where you fill it with, you know, your comforters with that you've had since you were 12 years old? Yeah, dampening. Does it matter if there's cum stains all over it or? Welcome in, Ultros. Good to see you, brother. Oh wow, that actually sounds kind of cool. Weird. Yeah, I like that. That's perfect. All right, let's go back. Ultros, did you get your did you end up purchasing your classical guitar yet or what? Still kind of waiting. Bless this run. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. We definitely need some good luck, some blessed, maybe mixed in with a little bit of curse. Just sold a trainer amp for $400. Yeah, dude, that's enough to get you in the back door with the questionable club. 400 cash, checked out used section somewhere. Yeah. Just like any other guitar, man, just check for the action on the classical guitar. It's not gonna be like your electrics or acoustics, so just have that in mind. The necks are wider, the strings are further apart, the action's shittier. As long as there's no terrible buzzing, no fucked up frets, you know what to look for. Yamaha C90, nice. Yeah, so you know what to look for. Shave the guitar's nut down. My classical guitar is a Manuel Rodriguez. It's nothing special. It's a student model. I think it's a Model A. Manuel Rodriguez, Model A. I mean, I love this guitar. I've had it for a very long time. You want one with the cutaway in electronics? Yeah, that's cool. I would. So, I don't hate it. I mean, I would never buy one, but also, if you wanted to amplify it, you could always get like a full classical, and then you can put in a pickup. You know, you can mic it. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's not going to have a cutaway though, unfortunately. But yeah, that's another option. I know a lot of people who really like the full sound of the classical guitar without the cutaway or with electronics, and what they'll do is they'll just mic it. But I'm willing to guess if you're hooking it up to an amp anyway, it probably doesn't fucking matter, honestly. Fishman. Fishman makes great pickups. Yeah, I've never mic'd this or sought any aftermarket pickups for any of that shit, but yeah, I'm sure there's great options out there. Thin line cutaway, classical, acoustic, electric. Yeah, if I'm not gonna be able to click on that now, but yeah, definitely to send it over to my. Just DM me, baby, DM me, baby. Nice, very cool. Yeah, I mean, however you get the job done, it doesn't matter. I guess I'm somewhat of a purist. Yeah, send it on Shitcord. That'd be perfect. All right, let's get back into this piece. I feel like I'm starting to have at least some grasp on it now. A little bit. And then we'll bumble through this a little while, and we're gonna change pieces to the piece I actually have on the computer screen. But we're just fucking around, having fun. So let's go back to the Minuet in E minor. I might have to replace these suction cups, man. They're like fucking dog shit. I'm going to start at this treble spot down here. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. There's the 2. A, too fast. B, that's an F sharp. Oh, another F sharp. Why do these F sharps give me problems? Try that again. Fuck, I instinctively go to that position. And then I go to play it again and I change it. just gonna have to roll with it. We're just gonna have to roll with it. And I'm using 3 there. Why the fuck am I using 3 there? Something's out of tune too. Fuck. Alright, I like the 3 and 2. And then I could let that ring, throw down the 3 and 1. Back to 2. Yeah, that's nice. Let's put a 2 there also. There it is. Okay, that's nice. That's sending over a guitar that you bought back in 2013. Yeah, that's a couple years ago, Glitter. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, send that over to my Discord too. I'd like to, let me see all your guitars. Tea time and little sandwiches. Yeah, exactly. You got the idea. That's exactly what we're going for. Prim and proper. All right, let's put this together. We're gonna slow it down so I can hit most of the notes at least. We're gonna go through one time. Let me see. I don't think there's a repeat section. I think it's just one time through. Yeah, one time through. All right, no worries. Okay. Here we go, everybody. From the top. All right, Sweet Death. I'll check that out. That's a pretty piece. I like that piece. It clearly needs a little bit of work. It needs some fine tuning, but it's a cool piece. I like that a lot. I will certainly add that back into my repertoire. I guess I kind of already have. But yeah, it just needs some polishing. It needs polishing. The thing with Bach, it's like even the quote unquote easy Bach is not. It's not easy. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the piece that I have on the computer here, and it's a piece called "Ahead on Our Way" from Final Fantasy VII, and it's a really, really fucking pretty song or piece of music. If I can just find the other page, that would be fantastic. No, it's here somewhere. I just had it. All right, I gotta get up. I gotta get up. I don't know where it is. No. Yes, there it is. You guys can only see the first page, but I'll be going to the second page. Don't you worry. Yeah, hit it. Yeah, it is. It is the one I sent you a picture of earlier. You're like, what's this? And I'm like, it's music. And you're like, yeah, so what? Oh, man, my legs. This is the fucking get blood to your legs dance. Blood to your legs, Imperial March. Ugh. Yeah, right. You don't remember. Your memory's fucking terrible. Let me get you a room over house 6. I'm taking a look at those pictures real quick, because I care about your guitars. Ultros guitar. Let's take a look. AEG 50N. All black. $430. Oh. Yeah, it looks like a cool guitar. Are you gonna get to play it before you buy it, Ultros? Oh, fuck. Let's check out Death's guitar. Oh, Schecter. I love Schecters. Death, I have a Schecter. I have a Schecter Diamond Series 7-string. Yeah, that's a really cool guitar, Death. Grover tuners. 24 extra jumbo frets. Talking my language. Got some Seymour Duncans in there. Seymour Duncan jazz in the neck. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's a real pretty guitar too. I like that quilted blue. And the inlays are really nice. Very cool. What kind of music are you playing with this, Death? All right, you guys ready for some Final Fantasy VII classical guitar music? Because I sure am. I'm just going to play the beginning so you guys can hear what piece it is if you don't know already. Man, that is out of tune. You guys know this piece? Mostly rock or whatever cover you can get into. Yeah, that's cool. I like that's a perfect fucking rock guitar. You probably play a lot of metal and stuff on there too. Or even, I mean, jazz. I'm sure it has a great sound. That's one thing I really like about Schecter is that they, I don't know, you can kind of play, you can kind of play a lot of stuff on those guitars. So I have practiced this fairly recently. It's kind of how I started this stream. It's not terribly difficult to play, but it is difficult to play well. And so I'm going to see if I can get this to sound as pretty as humanly possible, because this is, in fact, a super pretty song. So let's take a look at the first system, let's call it. We have that nice melody. It's just so nice. It's just so pretty. Those seventh chords. Yeah, that's kind of like the 5 chord. Wanted to go back to 1. 5, 1, 5, 1. How's this camera look? Is this a good angle? I have my tripod out. They really do sound like falling in love. I agree. It's just, it's like it's a warm hug. It really is a warm hug. Let's try that. Let's give that a try. So, there's something called rest strokes, and perhaps you've heard of them before. This is a free stroke. I'm using these 2 fingers here, I and M. I doesn't stand for index, and M doesn't stand for middle. But it is on the right hand P, I, M, A, and C in the classical world. Anyway, I'm trying to, like, whenever you're doing scales, you're just picking with 1 and 2 typically. So if I'm running a scale, I know my mic's kind of in the way. And then there's something called rest strokes, which if you're a bass player, you know this. And the sound is a little bit warmer. It's just a little bit warmer than the free strokes. I want to utilize as many rest strokes as I can in this piece without muting the chords. You can see that there a lot of the, even in the first chord, you have the G's and B's tied into the next chord. So you have like, now if I use a rest stroke, I mute that B. So it's like I have to sacrifice some warmness because I want that B to ring. And then G, B. I really want the E's, G's, and B's ringing. And again, if I rest stroke there, I end up muting that B again. Oops. Same thing there, because I'm going to end up muting that F sharp. It just sounds so good with the rest stroke, but I guess that's something you would have to decide whether or not you wanted to. I don't know if you wanted to kind of put a rest where that tie would be and sacrifice a little bit warmer sound on the E string, or leave that in there and again have that not be as warm. So those are little things I guess you would have to decide if you were to play this piece. I kind of like the best of both worlds, or it's I want vanilla and chocolate. But unfortunately, you kind of have to pick your battle because you can't do it every time. You certainly can't do it every time. Let's start at the second system where you have the B minor chord. Bar. I like to put that B in there. Why not? Why isn't that B in there? Keep that B in there. Why is that so fucking pretty? Like right off that. it's like it creates suspense. It really creates a really nice suspense. Get the next part. Let me tune this up. It's a little fucky. It's a little fucky. I feel like it better put a B on. Come on, E. Come on, E. A. Not F. Oh, sorry, I stopped, Glitter. Yeah, so I'm gonna put up. Let me put up the next section because this next section is really cool. Where the fuck's my mouse here? Ultra was on E. Oh no! Oh no! Yo, why you leaving? You freaking out, man? You freaking out, man? Yeah, I usually am the first guy. Dude, I wait for you Saturday mornings. I know you don't believe it. I'm up early. I'm up early. I really am. I know you're up early too, but yeah, good to see you, Ultros. Have a good night, brother. I'm not kicking you out if you're really not leaving, but the green shirt white boy rolling around bombs. Yeah, dude, we're not fucking around here. No fucking around. Run a tight ship. Run a tight ship. All right, let me get the second page up here. Can I get the whole thing in is the question. I believe we can. There it is. There it is, folks. I'll try to keep in the tabs. Also, Glitter, if this is something that you're interested in playing, I can send you this music. So just let me know. Smoke too much and your eyes are heavy. Yeah, no, dude, that's good thinking, man. That's good thinking. I like that. I like that. All right, get some good sleep, brother. Yeah, all right, I will send it, Glitter. Okay, back. Okay, so the second page. Man, there's so many cool things going on. There's just so many cool things going on. So remember the beginning we had that. Anyway, so then you get this. You get this. Where does it start? Ooh, no, that's not it. It has like a very similar, there's like similar rhythmic motive and also very similar like harmonic quality to it that the opening has. It's just it's a little bit different, but it's also very familiar. And I think that the way that it was written, it almost creates like a nostalgia. It's like, all right, like I've heard this before, and it's like a nostalgia, but it's not the same thing. And not to go too deep on it, but it's like I feel like it's kind of analogous, right, to a sentimental feeling. And I think the way he wrote this was just fucking perfect. Okay, let's start at the top of the page. First system, third measure. So right where you see the 3 in the bass, so glitter, that's going to be our G, and the melody there starts on the F sharp. So we have okay. So here we go. Let's try it out. I would definitely put a rest stroke there. There's a few parts that I know you can't see any of my fingerings that I have on this page that's on the screen, but there's some really interesting things going on, and kind of like the last piece, I really want these notes to ring. I really want it to sing, and I want those notes to be present. I don't want it to be choppy and, you know, yeah. The last thing I want is in a really pretty piece is to be choppy and not have these notes sung. So let's go back up to the top where I started before, and the melody here is obviously the F sharp G A B. And let's try to bring that out because it's so pretty. No? There we go. C natural. Okay, so there's not a B there. And I should probably hit those with 4 and 3. All right, 4, 3. And then 2. All right, let's go back up. Let's go back up, see if we need to add any other fingerings. That's nice. I mean, I kind of, I bumbled on a couple notes, but yeah, that's really nice. Let's go back to the beginning and let's see if we can maybe put this together with some dynamics. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, here we go. So the beginning section, we have a repeat, and when it repeats, let's play it different. I'm gonna play it. Fuck. How do I want to play it? Let's try to play it just as it's written. And then the repeat, I'll strum the chords the second time through. You guys let me know how it sounds. The reason I'm doing that is because we're playing the same thing twice, and I think it would be a good idea if we approached it the second time around just a little bit differently. Not so much that it sounds completely different, because it's not, because it's the same notes, but I think we can give it a different color the second time through. So let's try it. Yeah, that was nice. A little bumbly. There's some parts I need to work on. What did you guys think of when I played the repeat with the strumming? Do you think it was too much? Do you think it was overdone? Was it too much pepper in the fucking eggs? What do you think? You liked it? Okay, cool. Glad to know that it worked. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just, you liked it too? Cool. Yeah, sometimes it's just playing it, and you don't want to do too much of the same thing. You don't want to be one note. I'm allowed one bad pun. I'm allowed at least one per stream, right? Yeah, like you don't want to do too much of the same thing. But I feel like if you can add those little performance things here and there, especially on parts that repeat, it is it can really add to it. Let's do it again, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Are there any other performance suggestions that perhaps I could put in here? Are there any things that you think that I could bring out? Or maybe tuck away? A little bit of salt? Okay, put some salt. Nice blend of salt, some pepper. A little paprika. Alright, let's go through it again. I'm going to keep fairly the same thing that we did in the beginning. I'm going to do the strum on the second time through. I'm going to see if I can follow the contour of the melody with a crescendo as we're going up. A decrescendo on the way down. I want to make those chords ring as long as possible and sound as sweet as possible. So I might play up here a little bit more with like a dolce feel rather than back here more warm. You see, the further I get back, the more punchy and staccato it gets. Alright, so we're going to be playing up here mostly. We want this to sound as dreamy as possible, don't we? Okay, here we go.